This may be the most obviously fake story we've seen yet. And honestly, I'm glad it exists. Because it teaches a critical lesson in how to spot misinformation, just by examining the sources. The claim is that Deutsche Bank is demanding immediate repayment of over $500 million in loans from Donald Trump on December 31st, 2025, with a January 15th deadline, supposedly connected to Mazars quitting, assets being frozen, and ultimately Trump's financial collapse. Before even addressing whether Deutsche Bank is demanding anything, let's look at something extremely revealing. The biggest red flag, source list padding. This story presents 13 sources to appear well-researched and credible. But here's the problem. Sources 1 through 8 are about student loan forgiveness, student loan wage garnishment, federal student loan policy. Let that sink in. A story claiming Deutsche Bank is calling Trump's commercial real estate loan sites. 8 articles about federal student loans. These two things have nothing to do with each other. This technique is known as source list padding, a common misinformation tactic where real but irrelevant articles are used to create the illusion of credibility. And why this trick works. A long list of sources looks impressive. Most people won't click all 13 links. Seeing trusted outlets like CNBC or The Washington Post creates automatic trust. The volume of sources overwhelms fact-checking. But when you actually open the links, none of them support the claims being made. The core claim. Is Deutsche Bank calling Trump's loans? If Deutsche Bank were demanding immediate repayment of hundreds of millions of dollars from a former U.S. president, this would be massive financial news. You would see reporting from Bloomberg, Reuters, Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, New York Times. I checked. There is zero credible reporting confirming a December 31, 2025 loan demand, a January 15th deadline, $450–500 million being called. The complete absence of reliable coverage tells you everything you need to know. The real history of Trump and Deutsche Bank. It is true that, after Trump's casino bankruptcies in the 1990s, most banks stopped lending to him. Deutsche Bank continued lending when others wouldn't. They financed projects in New York, Chicago, Florida, and Washington, D.C. But after Trump became president in 2017, Deutsche Bank faced intense scrutiny. Congressional investigations followed. The relationship became a reputational risk. As a result, Deutsche Bank wound down the relationship. No new loans. Existing loans allowed to mature. Reduced exposure over time. By late 2025, Deutsche Bank's exposure to Trump would be far smaller than in the past, not suddenly escalating. And why banks don't suddenly call loans. Banks cannot arbitrarily demand repayment. Loan acceleration typically requires payment default, covenant violations, bankruptcy, severe collateral deterioration. The fake story claims the trigger was Mazars quitting, which happened in 2022, not 2025. Asset freezes, unverified. Even if those claims were true, they would not automatically trigger loan acceleration unless explicitly stated in the loan agreements. The compilation misinformation technique. This story doesn't stand alone. It strings together multiple debunked claims. Mazars quitting, old news. Asset freezes, unverified. Patel flipping, fabricated. MTG revolting, fiction. Documents being unsealed, never happened. This is known as compilation misinformation, connecting multiple false claims into one overwhelming narrative. So people stop fact-checking at what real financial reporting looks like. When major loans are at risk, credible reporting includes named lenders, specific loan terms, court filings, legal statements, analysis from financial journalists. Example, when WeWork faced financial trouble in 2019, Bloomberg and the Wall Street Journal reported in detail on lender actions. This story offers none of that. No documents, no quotes, no filings, just dramatic assertions and recycled misinformation.